So the other day I picked this up. It's nothing special, just an old Holley 2-barrel. She needs rebuilt, but everything on her works. She's dirty. Everything's good though. I'm gonna rebuild it, clean it up, set it aside for my white Dodge when I get it in the shop for its V8 swap, because this just got the V6 in it. She just needs cleaned up. Be good for a little daily driver small block V8 swap. She doesn't need anything special, just a cool old truck that I've been around since I was a kid. And why should you care? You really shouldn't. I know my stuff's boring. It's just the stuff that I enjoy doing. I just don't have anything really interesting project-wise right now. See, it cleans up pretty easy. It's just gunk from the last rig that it was on. It's an older carburetor. That put a new accelerator pump in it. Get new fittings and regasket everything. I'm not sure the condition the float's in, but we'll get there. These old Holleys are just cool to me. Old Holleys, old Edelbrocks. They're just cool carburetors. And since I'm putting a 70s small block in that Dodge, I think this will just kind of fit. Got a 70s small block, 70s transmission for it. Both of those came out of an RV. So when I take it apart to actually clean it and rebuild it, this will clean up nicely. Everything comes off easy. Was sitting on a shelf in somebody's garage for a while. For a long while. So even all that carbon buildup, it just comes right off of there. It still needs a good, it needs to be taken apart and scrubbed, and so even just the pressure from the can is taking a lot of it off. All the bushings side to side for the linkage are, at least for the moment, good. Hopefully those don't break apart when I take it apart, because that'll make it realistically not worth fixing. But one step closer to getting the white truck in the shop to do it. So I really, even though I haven't went and got a rebuild kit for it yet, I'll just put it back together. But I really want to know what the inside of this bowl looks like. I don't know if this carburetor's ever been apart before. I don't really care. But we're gonna find out. Bowl was sealed in here pretty good. Looks like it still is. definitely dirty. Float definitely needs to come out and be cleaned at least. And checked for holes. But that sat for a long time with gas in it. That sat for a very long time with gas in it. It's been a while since I've seen a carburetor that disgusting. But yes, that is proof that it needs to be rebuilt. The jets probably need to be cleaned. Surprisingly, air gets through that one. That one's open. If my hand will cooperate. Don't want to cross-thread it. Little brass fittings will get immediately ruined. Don't want to put these in too tight because you ruin them. Let's see how you don't have to torque them to high hell to put them in. You see how you can kind of see through that. That's how it's supposed to be. Should be able to see through it. This actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. And that's that curiosity solved, I guess. Just snug is all you need. See the accelerator pumps in there. That's probably bad. In fact, I'll almost guarantee that's bad. I really wouldn't be surprised if this float had some holes in it. But it's moving. Again, not the worst I've ever seen. I've seen worse than this actually work. I'll just slap it back together so that I don't lose anything, because I'm an idiot and I will lose stuff. Then I'll rebuild this when I get a kit. And go from there. I'll clean it up inside and out while I'm rebuilding it. Get it looking as close to new as possible. And since this is getting rebuilt anyways, I'm not going to torque everything as tight as it's supposed to be. I'm just going to kind of put it back together so everything's snug enough that it won't fall out.